Welcome to our first episode of MU Pop. I'm your host, Patrick Curran. MU Pop is our brand new social media entertainment show where we'll be talking all things movies, music, and television. This week is all about the Oscars, airing Sunday, March 10th. Jimmy Kimmel will return for his fourth stint as host. He joins a list of Whoopi Goldberg and Jack Lemmon as the only people who have hosted 4 times. Johnny Carson, Billy Crystal, and Bob Hope are the only people who have hosted more than 4 times. Hope leads the pack with 19 hosting gigs. He was revered for his witty one-liners and audience engagement during the ceremonies. Kimmel hosted last year, but did not have as many viral moments as he did in 2017 when La La Land was accidentally named Best Picture over the actual winner, Moonlight. Last year, Everything Everywhere All at Once was named Best Picture, deservingly so, which won 7 out of its 11 awards. Since then, it has gained a cult following and was recently added to Netflix. Award shows have struggled since the pandemic. With ratings down and virtual appearances, it's led to a lack of interest. But over the last year, there's been a rise, with the Oscars, Golden Globes, and Grammys all reaching their best showings since pre-pandemic awards in 2020.
What is your favorite season?
Awards.
It was announced this week that the Oscars will return to a presenting style that turned out to be a fan favorite in 2009. This was when 5 past winners of a category will introduce the current nominees in all 4 of the acting awards: Best Actress, Best Supporting Actor, Best Actor, and Best Supporting Actress. This happened in 2009 and was well received, but was only featured at that show. The 4 acting winners of last year's Oscars are all slated to present, including Jamie Lee Curtis, Brendan Fraser, Ke Huy Quan, and Michelle Yeoh. Additionally, Mahershala Ali, Matthew McConaughey, Lupita Nyong'o, Al Pacino, Ariana Grande, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Jennifer Lawrence, Steven Spielberg, John Mulaney, and Zendaya are set to present, with some more possible surprises during the live telecast. Oscars will air live at a new and slightly earlier time at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This means that the show will hopefully not go over its telecast as it has in the last few years. Now, the big question is, what will the stars wear? Well, we are joined by fashionista and Zendaya superfan, Hope Moses, to discuss this year's award show looks. Thank you, Hope, for coming on.
Of course, thank you for having me. I'm excited to be part of the first episode. And yeah, let's get to some critiquing.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Well, here we have Margot Robbie, who was considered to be, a lock by some for Best Actress for Barbie. She was actually snubbed for the award, but that did not stop her from showing up on the red carpet. So what do you think of these looks, Hope?
Yeah, so I think they're amazing. She's done such a good job when she hits the red carpet of really portraying like Barbie and doing some of like the vintage looks and stuff like that. And so it's gorge. She looks gorge in every single one of them. I know like people didn't really like the bow one because I thought that was a bit much, but I like it. It's Barbie inspired. It's on theme and it's on brand for her and like her role, so.
Yeah. Well, you can't have Barbie without Ken. Here we have Best Supporting Actor nominee Ryan Gosling, who was actually just announced as a performer as well for the ceremony. He'll be performing I'm Just Ken, which is nominated for Best Original Song. So Hope, what do we think of Mr. Gosling's looks here?
Yeah, I also think this is amazing. I know I can't say the same thing for like every person, but this is also very like Ken inspired, but it's also Ryan Gosling as well. And I think the thing that a lot of men do that hit the red carpet is they kind of just do like a plain look. But I think he really did a good job of like not doing anything over the top, but he's kind of in brand with Ken. He's still in brand with like who he is as a person too, so you can see that like personal style come out. So I really like them.
Next up is Danielle Brooks, who is actually the sole nominee for the movie The Color Purple. She was nominated for a Tony Award for playing this role on Broadway in the Broadway revival of A Color Purple. And so now she's nominated again for Best Supporting Actress for playing Sophia. So what do we think of Danielle's looks here, Hope?
Yeah, she looks absolutely beautiful. I do have to say, like, the color of purple one is stunning. It's different, okay? It's different. I've looked at this photo multiple times, and I can decide if I really liked it, but I know we had sort of an off-the-screen conversation like a few days ago about it, and it really is within the theme, again, of the movie, and it's just, like, a really, like, great, like, inspired, like, piece. So I can respect it. I wouldn't wear it. I wouldn't wear it, but I can respect it, and I think she looks beautiful in all of these photos as well. The red dress maybe doesn't do much for her,
Okay.
which is kind of a hot take, but again, I think she does still look beautiful. I think her face carries, the hair carries, so, you know, we'll give her that. And then the middle picture I just love, so, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Emma Stone is a fellow Best Actress nominee. She's actually won this category before for her performance in La La Land. She was awarded in 2017. So if she won this category again, she would be one of 10 actresses that would have won more than one acting Oscar. What are we feeling about Emma Stone's looks here? What are we thinking?
Well, let's just start off with the fact that the middle one is hideous. Yeah, like, it's bad. It looks like she has a chip on her shoulder. Literally, though, like,
okay.
I'm not sure what that is or why it is, if I'm being honest. And yeah, it's just really bad. I think also, like, the peachy color does nothing for her skin tone. It just kind of washes her out. It makes her look a lot more pale than maybe she actually is. So, yeah, I don't think it's great.
Okay.
I think the other two looks are fine. Especially, like, the far left one. I like the texture of the dress and how it looks on her and everything. But the peach one just really, I think she should avoid peach for the Oscars and anything that is bigger than the size of her arm to have on her shoulder. So that is my take. We'll take the two, far left, far right, and throw away the middle.
Okay.
And fire the stylist. And then burn the dress.
Death to them all.
Yeah.
Someone who has been working in the industry for over 20 years actually just got her first Oscar nomination for her work in Barbie, America Ferrera. Her monologue was seen as a highlight of the film and resonated with women everywhere. She has been wearing some different styles each time she hits the red carpet. So what do we think of these?
So one thing I have to say, I love America. I think she's amazing.
We love America.
We love USA. We love America, and it's so crazy that this is her first time getting her kind of her flowers. But you know, I don't know. I think the dresses just don't really do much.
Especially for a movie like Barbie, where
Yeah.
it's pink and colorful.
Yeah, I think it's very drab across the board. She tried to do maybe something with the brown dress, like the sequins. It didn't really translate to the rest of us very well. Again, it does nothing for her, like, body shape. The black one kind of swallows her, and then the weird, like, shoulder things I hate. So yeah, I would hope for the Oscars she does something a little bit more fun, because she's a fun lady, right?
Yeah.
She seems like plenty of fun. I think that needs to come through her clothes, and this doesn't feel like her. This feels like her stylist was like, hey, we got this dress. You know, they're gonna give you a bunch of money to wear it. Do you want to? And she said,
Sure.
sure.
She'll take the check.
She said, sure, I have a husband. I don't really, like, you know, need any of this. And I say that respectfully. She has a very loving husband. The point is, though, is that, yeah, she just kind of wore it because they told her to. But this does not look like her.
Okay.
And I hope that she thinks of what she would wear and do the opposite for the Oscars. So yeah, that's my hot take. But she's amazing, she's beautiful. We need a different dress.
Well, Hope, we have reached our final red carpet analysis. It's the one and only Zendaya. Hope is a huge Zendaya fan. She actually had a fan account for Zendaya that had about 100,000 followers. But Zendaya's on a global press tour right now for Dune Part 2. And she was actually just announced as a presenter for the Oscars. So she will be attending the ceremony. What do we hope she wears? So do you think she wants to wear something similar to the press tour looks, or you want her to do something totally different?
Okay, so I would just like to say my fan page was years ago when I was like 12. So I'm not currently running an account or just stop running an account at the age of 22. That'd be really embarrassing. That being said, though, first of all, these looks slayed. Okay. Law Roach, which is her stylist, is just phenomenal.
She knew the name. She knew the name.
Phenomenal. I mean, she has.
So do not fire the stylist.
Do not.
Okay.
In fact, give him a raise. Give him a raise. Okay. I would give him a raise. This Dune look is exactly in line. Like for a press tour, this is a prime example of what you should be doing. Like a prime example. This gives like futuristic. I haven't watched the movie, so other vibes of the movie. But like it's good. What do I hope she does for the Oscars? I think if she's not on press tour, she shouldn't do anything like Dune-like. I think part of the appeal of these outfits with the press tour is the fact that it's on a press tour and it's like for a specific, how Margot Robbie was for like Barbie. When she would hit the red carpet during that time, like it was very Barbie styled, inspired, which is a little different than I feel like what you can do here. Barbie's more of a brand that you can do anytime versus like this is like very specific to Dune. So yeah, I hope she does something a little different. Maybe like a nice evening gown would be nice. Nothing too much. I know she'll bring out something crazy and we'll love it, but I think she should keep the Dune styles on the Dune press tour and let us just like, think about that when we think about the press tour.
Okay.
Nothing crazy though, yeah.
Well, you'll probably be seeing, Zendaya's look 10 seconds after she hits the red carpet on Hope's Instagram story.
You will, because I will be watching.
Yes, she'll be reposting. Well, Hope, thank you so much for coming to our first episode of MU Pop.
Thank you so much, Patrick, for having me. And like you said, I will be front row and center in my living room to watch really Zendaya, but I guess the rest of the people too. No, I'm joking.
That's all we have for this week. Thanks for tuning in to the first episode of MU Pop. Make sure to follow us on social media to keep up on all entertainment news. For Hope Moses, I am Patrick Curran. Until next time, Marquette.